quiet channel, encrypted cadence, Queen's bandwidth. Cipher the chatter, I fragment the pattern, the granular grammar. Panorama scanners, I hammer the data till myths get dismantled in manner. Analog alleyway algebra, balance the banter with tangible answers. Vandal proof vantage, I canvas the canvas, extract the mechanical standards. Signal dissector, I vector the pressure through spectral directors. They echo projections, I sever connections, correct the defective perspectives. Sidewalk semantics, I laminate logic with burrow-born metrics. Kinetic linguistics, I pivot statistics to shift what they said was authentic. Quantify whispers, I histogram hustle in nighttime divisions. Subway acoustics produce distributions of coded transmissions. They publish confusion, I publish the proof in recursive decisions. I'm summing the sum of assumptions, then crushing the flawed compositions. Queen's coded cadence, I lace it with layered asymptotic patience. Gradient patience, I trace every statement to latent equation locations. No trend in temptation, I bend information through phase modulation. I don't chase the narrative, narratives trace my rotation. They inhale the signal, I splice and resequence the stream. They chase the shimmer, I prism the beam into meaning unseen. Every syllable cipher, my script run deeper than dream. I don't follow the data, I architect how it convene. They flow with static, correcting and clean. Compress every chaos for order emerging between. No guesswork embedded, my steps are pre-vetted and keen. I don't read the system, I redesign what it means. Parse every paragraph, parametric paradigms, pivot my parsing. Margin to margin, I harvest the artifacts artists been masking. Partial retellings get shattered, I pattern the patterns they passing and reassemble the residue into a lattice of lasting. Syntax surgeon, I suture the sutras of street level sermons. Urban observance convert to observables, overturn versions. Kernel by kernel, like tunnel through tunnels, determine no burdens. If it were a curtain, the surface the circuit with surgical firmness. Probability preaches, I preach in percentages, bending the bias, dicing the crisis. I slice the device and the slices of science. Micro to macro, I map the collapse of a fabricated alliance and drafting the line with silence defines the defiance. Queens born queries, I query the queries. My query recursive clarity, bury the blurry. I hurry the wary, the fairy, the fiction. I cherry the friction, the very foundations they stand on. I sand on the granular airy. They swallow the current, I current correct and reroute. They mirror the flicker, I filter the figure and figure it out. Each bar protocols fall when I'm out. I don't surf the signal, I signal the route they about. They riot in rumors, I ruin the rumor and render it all. Refine the distortions of portions of portion to full. No drift in my drift, every shift is a shift I can call. I don't scan the system, I system the scan to the skull. Back and brain with a front and frame, I frame what they fail in the phantom of phrasings. I face through the phases and phrase what they phantom. Tandem with time, I entangle the tangled and random. The channel to cancel the channels, the channel for ransom. Lattice of language, I leverage the leverage of layered latitudes. Attitude, altitude, I platitude patterns and pattern the platitudes. Magnitude management, I manage the damage, I manage delusions. Infuse them with fusion of lucid conclusions that loosen delusions. Archive arteries, carry the clarity buried in verbal-born service. Serverless sermons, observe all the versions they serve in this fervor. Further, I further the furthest inversion, inverted in nurture. A purer curvature, truth in the loop that outlasts every merger. By the time they align with the line that I line in the sand, I already expanded the span of the plan they plan. Commanding the calm, every qualm get qualmed on demand. I don't follow information, I inform how information expands. Bandwidth seal, noise of node, structure, absolute, Nova Raye.